I have just found the craziest Xbow cycle deck in Clash Royale. In fact, in double Elixir time, if you have an Archer Queen down on the field and you play an Xbow, you can simply cycle 3 1 Elixir cards to immediately get back to a second Xbow. This deck is absolutely nuts, so without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into some matches. Okay, now the opponent here running some sort of bait deck here, or at least it just has the princess. And yeah, obviously we have a very fast cycle, and in single Elixir time, your whole goal is to get as many Elixir Collectors down on the field as possible. So that's exactly what we're gonna do here. We're gonna go in with our Collector here. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. That's really bad. That's a problem. Let's see here. Let's cycle our Fire Spirit here, and we have to get to our mini P.E.K.K.A. Oh my god, dude, this match could not be going any worse. Oh my god, huge connection from him, but okay, we're alright. Now, Royal Giant is a difficult matchup, and it definitely caught me off guard there. Well, the only issue is we don't have the best counter to the Royal Giant here. So I'm gonna have to be very, very careful with how I play this match. Nevertheless, let's go ahead and go in with our Collector. Of course, we have to risk it. Let's go in with our Skeletons here. I don't know if he is able to predict fast enough. If he is, good for him. But I guess he's not. And yeah, we'll get at least one Collector down going into double Elixir time. And here he goes in with his Royal Giant. I should very easily be able to counter that with no hits, I think. Yep, there we go. And yeah, he's gonna go ahead and go in with his Dark Goblin here. I'll just use my Skeletons here to counter it, and as well as protect my Elixir Collector at least just a little bit here before going in with a second Collector. Now, obviously, I'm like 1600 damage behind, but we do have 2 Collectors down for us, and things are about to get really crazy in double Elixir time, especially if the opponent here does not have a medium spell, which he still has not shown. Okay, so double Elixir time, I think it's about time. Let's go ahead, send in our Xbow, and use this fast cycle to our advantage here. So, of course, we're going to pop the ability here, cycle a couple cards, and yeah, we're back to another Xbow. So let's go ahead and play this Xbow down here, like so. And yeah, just like that, we're back to another Xbow. We've outcycled his Royal Giant, and just like that, we're going to get ourselves a nice and healthy Xbow lock onto the arena tower here. The opponent cannot believe it. Look at this. We just cycled those 2 Xbows so quickly. His Royal Giant is so far from his hand, and yeah, we're gonna get ourselves, that's tower right there. That's just tower, just showing how dominant this fast cycle can be if you're able to control the cycle. And a very comfortable win here against the Royal Giant deck, which is traditionally a difficult matchup for Xbow. Alright, looks like the opponent rocking a Tombstone, which is never a good sign. And yep, just like I suspected, it is a Skeleton King deck. Man, the Skeleton King is so good these days. And let's see, let's go in with our Electro Spirit here, try to take care of these skeletons real fast. And let's see, let's cycle 2 Arc Elixir Collector as well and get that down. I don't want a Collector behind my arena tower because there's a very good chance the opponent is running a Graveyard. And yeah, if he ran a Graveyard, then he could just go in with a Graveyard here in the back, and I wouldn't be able to do anything about it. So Archer Queen down here, let's take care of this baby dragon. And again, it's a Graveyard deck, so let's go in with our Xbow. I can be a little aggressive since I'm about to get 2 Elixir from the Elixir Collector. And let's also pop the ability, like so. Nice. Let's go ahead and log the Barbarian backwards here. And just like that, a nice and easy Xbow lock to start things off here. Especially against Graveyard, I'm gonna take that for sure. Skeletons played like this will be able to tank 2 hits from a baby dragon. Let's follow that up with a Fire Spirit, as well as our Electric Spirit, although I didn't play the Electric Spirit very well. And here, let's go in with our Collector. He might try to spam a Graveyard push at the bridge, but I have my mini P.E.K.K.A. to block any sort of tank. And then I can just log the rest of the Graveyard here. So it looks like he's not doing that. And let's go ahead and go with our Archer Queen, the far side of the tower, to try to discourage any sort of poisons. He's gonna do that. Okay, that's interesting. And let's just go ahead and cycle our mini P.E.K.K.A. then. Not too worried about that. And Archer Queen will take care of the Ice Wizard, no problem. Right. And let's go ahead and go in with our Xbow here. I feel ready to cycle here. And he actually just goes all in here with a nice little push here, which is perfect for me because I'm gonna go ahead and just cycle some of our tanks here. like so, and the Xbow should be able to get a nice lock here onto the tower. He's gonna NATO stuff back, that's okay, and I'm back to a second Xbow as well. So as soon as this one dies, I'm gonna immediately replace it with a new Xbow, and also pop the ability of the queen here. Nice, nice, nice. This will be a lock on the tower for sure. And also we take down the baby dragon, which is, you know, just all good for me. Let's take down the Skeleton King as well. Second Xbow coming down here on the field as it takes down the defensive Ice Wizard, and the opponent is simply out of options. Healthy Xbow on the tower. 10 seconds left. Let's go ahead and try and take down the baby dragon as fast as possible. And yeah, I mean, what can I say? This deck is so good. Absolutely dominant wins. Now, the opponent in this match has got a Golden Knight here, so probably some sort of bridge spam deck. And a hunter as well. Okay, that's a little curious. I don't know many bridge spam decks with a hunter, so maybe it's Royal Giant actually, now that I think about it. So obviously I want to save my Archer Queen. Never mind, let's not save our Archer Queen. Let's go ahead and use our Archer Queen here. And okay, Royal Hogs. This might be a version with the Earthquake, so it might make this matchup just a tiny bit more difficult. Oh, it's 3 Musketeers. Huh, okay. Let's go ahead and pop the ability here. Like so. And yeah, we can just go ahead and go in with our Fire Spirit and Mini P.E.K.K.A. to take care of the Musketeers on the right lane. And so yeah, pretty simple defense there. And we might just tank this Royal Ghost actually, and go in with our Elixir Collector. I think alternatively I'll just surround it. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay, but we are worried about this. Luckily, we have a ton of these little tiny fire spirits here, and we're just gonna tank that damage. I think that's okay. Because it's running 3 Musketeers, that means he again doesn't have any sort of big spell, and so I'm just free to go in with my second Elixir Collector. And I think he might even be running Barbarian Barrel, so like, he just straight up has no way. I can probably just go in with an Xbow like this. I mean, if he had like a log, then he could go in with a log, but I can just go in with my defensive Xbow like this. And yeah, this should be pretty simple. Let's go in with this, I guess. Let's see here. Let's go Mini P.E.K.K.A. Okay, we accidentally let a connection happen, but let's just build up. Let's just build up our Elixir advantage here. Not even worried. Let's go in with our Archer Queen as well. And yeah, I'll definitely try and go in with a big push here. Okay, so let's go ahead and like so. Let's see here. Let's go in with a high Mini P.E.K.K.A. to make sure that the Golden Knight doesn't get any sort of damage here. And let's pull everything backwards. And like so. Alright, and now let's go in actually with our first Xbow of this game. The opponent, of course, he's gonna have lots and lots of counters, but we have an insanely fast cycle here. So let's actually just straight up cycle to a second Xbow here. Let's activate the ability here of the Archer Queen, take down the Golden Knight, and yeah, just like that, we're gonna get a quick lock here onto the tower. Like so. Very cool. And we're back to another Xbow. So Xbow coming down here onto the field. Mini P.E.K.K.A. so close to the tower, almost gets a connection as well. So let's see here. Electric Spirit down. Let's get an Archer Queen as well. Let's cycle our Mini P.E.K.K.A. He has no big spells, so I'm not worried whatsoever here. And just like that, very dominant Xbow lock. And just like that, that should be tower down. Let's get a second Xbow down just for good fun. And that's going to be a GG. Well played. All right, starting the match off, the opponent cycling some cards here. Let's go ahead and just go in with our collector in the back, and it looks like he's playing an Ice Golem, which, you know, not as good of a sign, but it's all right. It's all right. We'll be okay. He goes in with a hog here as well, so we're gonna get a big counter push here for us. Hog only gets 1 hit, which is perfectly fine. You'll have to spend Elixir defending his this Mini P.E.K.K.A. here, while we can go in with our Xbow here on offense, like so. Of course, he'll go Ice Golem. Let's go ahead and log this back. Then we'll use our ability. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. But still, Xbow should actually get a lock here onto the tower. If so, just a very short lock. Okay, fine. I'll take it. I'll take it. But yeah, let's go ahead and just Collector up once again. Of course, he has the Fireball, but I'm not too worried. If anything, the Collector serves as a way to bait out the Fireball, and we can perfectly counter a Hog with our troops anyways here. Oh, well, I guess he played Skeleton, so well played by him on that part. But yeah, he's not Fireballing out. Okay, well, he just Fireballed out my Collector, so let's go ahead and quickly cycle back to another one. But yeah, we're just going to go in with our second Collector. Okay, he goes in with a Hog. That's all right. We're just going to kind of tank a couple hits here. Let's go Fire Spirit, like so. Let's go ahead. Pop the Queen ability, And yeah, force out a little bit extra commitment from him. Queen gets a little bit of damage here, and I'm just waiting for him to go in with the fireball. And as soon as that happens, we're going in with our Xbow here, like so. So let's go ahead, cycle our Electro Spirit here. Get some cards here in cycle. Oh, unfortunately, he has a cannon, which is a very, very good counter here. So let's go ahead, pop the Queen ability here. And yeah, the opponent's doing a very, very good job at dealing with our pushes here. So let's go ahead, let's just do this. Of course, we're going to go in with our Mini P.E.K.K.A. like so. Okay, Mini P.E.K.K.A. Oh no, the Mini P.E.K.K.A. turns around. That's not good. That's not good. Okay, we're going to have to really try to focus up here. Our Archer Queen coming down. Mini P.E.K.K.A. almost gets a hit here. But yeah, let's go ahead and go in with this. Let's go in with our Mini P.E.K.K.A. as well to cycle. And let's see here. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. We're back to another Xbow here. Very, very nice. Let's pop the Queen ability as well. Oh, but the Queen dies. That's really unfortunate, but we still get our Xbow lock here, which is really all we're going to ask for. Let's see here. Let's go another Xbow here down on the field. Electro Spirit down as well. It's going to go ahead and reset that nice and easily. Let's go ahead and log here. Xbow, Fire Spirit should take everything out here, and we get another Xbow lock onto the tower, and that should be GG. Well played. So that got a little bit close. The opponent was able to prevent me from getting an Elixir advantage, but we are still able to outcycle the Hog Cycle deck.